Hi again, fellow unlicensed thinkers. Today I want to take a minute to defend someone who I think does a fantastic job in the world, and that is Jordan Peterson. And I mention him in my book. I think just generally he does a great thing for people, but he's often very admonished for different reasons. And one of the ones that I want to talk about today is that he catches a lot of flack for having mental issues himself, yet him teaching people how to be better people, him teaching people how to operate their mind better, so to speak. And these attacks can be quite vicious. And I just don't understand how people feel justified in doing this. I mean, if I had something going on with my car, or I wanted to have someone teach me how to work on my car or to drive my car, just generally operate my car better, I would pick the person who they themselves have this beater car, or this hoopty if you prefer that colloquialism, that they are able to keep on the road. This car that has problems, but they're able to keep it going, get it back on the road. This car that breaks down, and they're able to still use this car effectively. And maybe, to continue with the analogy, maybe they even use this car to help other people in some way. Maybe they deliver things to people or whatever it might be. But the point is that I'm going to put more stock in what I can learn from someone who has this beater car, this car that breaks down often, this car that has these inherent problems with it. Someone who has never had mental health issues or mental problems doesn't know how they feel. They don't understand what it's like to live with that. Now, Peterson, he actually cries. He tears up when he speaks about helping people because he understands the gravity and the significance of what he's helping them with, the service that he's providing. He understands this far better than someone who read about it in a book, read about that particular mental issue, or spoke to a patient about it, or even multiple patients about it, because they haven't actually been there themselves. And Peterson has. He has this special connection to his patients and his students and all the people that read his books or watch him on YouTube, because he's speaking from a place of absolute understanding. And I'm not saying other people can't help people. What I'm saying is that we shouldn't admonish Peterson for having mental health problems, because if anything, he's more motivated to help people with mental health problems than anyone else, because he has them himself and he understands the hell that it can be. And I've had my own problems, and I understand what kind of hell that can be. Even when you don't know that you're going through hell and you look back on it and you go, oh my God, was my brain really working that way? I can look at it from a personal experience just like Peterson can. And I can understand that when I help somebody, what it is exactly that I'm doing for them. What an amazing thing it is that I'm doing for them. Or when someone has helped me, what an amazing gift it was that they helped me, because I actually understand what it feels like to be there. And another place that I see Peterson being admonished, and this is just kind of a side note, but it sort of goes along with it because it speaks to the idea of people trying to find ways to get out of fixing their problems. And so a lot of times when people admonish Peterson as a person, they're trying to diminish his ideas and the value that he provides. But why would they do that? Well, a lot of Peterson's message has to do with personal responsibility, or as Jocko Willink says, extreme ownership of yourself and your actions and your life and your environment. And that's those high levels of personal responsibility. And that's a hard thing to accept, is these high levels of responsibility, because you have to stop saying, I have a problem because of this and because of that. And that's easy to do. Well, it's easy on the surface. The hard on the surface work is the accepting personal responsibility for everything. Whereas that accepting responsibility for everything in the long run can make your life easier. But by admonishing Peterson as a person and doing these ad hominem attacks, they don't have to go through that work. They can say, oh, well, obviously personal responsibility doesn't work because look at Peterson. He's still got mental problems. So obviously what he's saying doesn't work. But I call bullshit and I say that obviously what he's doing works, because not only is he proving that he can help people, he's proving that he can keep that hoopty of a brain going. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to hit like and share the video. Have a great day.